Hello and welcome to a slightly later update for Life in the Flat Lane this week.
Somebody's been too busy gaming.
Yes, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. However, more about that later. So, yes, so next episode. Oh, where are we? Right, so last time I spoke here, just before I went to London, and we went and saw My Chemical Romance and the Black Parade, which was absolutely amazing. Brilliant. My first time in Wembley as well. Had a fantastic time. Easy, straightforward drive down on it. The driving it was brilliant. Getting to the place, and bear in mind we got to take a wheelchair on this one, so we had a short walk stroke push to the bus stop, which was about 20 minutes. Then we got the bus, which should have taken us to Olympic Way. Notice I said should have. And then we would have gone up Olympic Way to Wembley. And 10 minutes into the bus journey, and the announcement came over that this service is terminating because there was traffic absolutely everywhere. It was backed up, nothing was moving whatsoever. So they terminated the bus and kicked us all off and had absolutely no idea where we were. So Google Maps, up you come. And my wife then had another half an hour push up hills on some very uneven pavements in the scorching sunshine with no shade because the trees were on the wrong side of the road. So yeah, and the fact is you couldn't cross over because it was like four lanes on, like a four-lane carriageway,
Well,
and
we did cross over. The shade disappeared.
yes, it like it knew. Somebody planned that. Absolutely planned it. We got there. We got so we got there. Needless to say, it was very hot. It was very warm in London that day, and got in. Spent a fortune on the merch, but that was always going to be the plan anyway. Was to get lots of merchandise. Um, but their merch was absolutely incredible. So can't blame that. Well, can't blame them. Got to blame us basically. Just totally our fault. Yeah, their fault for doing it. Our fault for saying yeah.
They should have such nice
Oh
merch.
no. Yeah. It was brilliant. Saturday night was absolutely incredible. The show itself, and literally when I've heard the Black Parade album so many times, but when you listen to it live, it's like hearing the album all over again from scratch. It was just incredible, wasn't it? And the showmanship was just brilliant. Bumped into somebody local to me who was in the seat row in front of me, which was like very strange because neither of us knew each other were going. And then the downside of us was when it finished, and literally just after 11 o'clock when it finished, you got a whole Wembley Stadium, everybody leaving, and all public transport stops. There is no public transport whatsoever. It bypasses. They don't service all the bus stops all around the stadium because there's an event going on, which is really strange because we planned to use that. So we ended up having another half-hour walk.
It was quite a walk, but I think it was the problem is chasing the bus stop.
Yeah, we were.
Walked out of our way.
Yeah, we
And
kept.
in the end, it would have been quicker to walking directly to those.
We ended up thinking, right, we know where the buses were going to start again, so we made our way to there. Then we chased them because, of course, everybody else was doing a similar sort of thing, and so we're heading away. And then eventually we found this place that got a massive screen outdoors. Loads of people sat around watching the England game. So we tipped up there just as Jude Bellingham scored that second goal last Saturday, um, and booked an Uber, which cost an absolute fortune for literally a 3 mile journey, and it was nearly 40 quid. In fact, it was over 40 quid at the end of it because I had extra equipment because I couldn't get a wheelchair accessible Uber. It was taking too long on the app for that to sort itself out. So I ended up just getting a big one. But yeah. So yeah, at the end of the day, we had a fantastic time.
It was all worth it.
Made it back to the hotel just in time for the last orders at the bar, and had probably the best pint of the night. So that was it was a good crack, and a nice, simple, straightforward drive on the way back on Sunday. So that was lovely. Really good weekend. It was really nice. Absolutely roasting, though. My word, that was hot. I mean, you didn't really need any long sleeve stuff until late in the early hours of Sunday morning, and you just needed a longer sleeve top. Otherwise, it was just shorts and flip flops because it was just so warm. But really good. So yeah, that was nice to finally have that, and we waited quite a while for that one. So this week I've had my meeting at work. The good news is I still have a job. The bad news is that I'm basically taking a career break for, depending on how long it needs, but at the moment we've put in for a year. So I just don't get paid. So I have a job when things get sorted, however long this is going to take now, because of course when I go back in August for my results, I've then got to start whatever treatment plan they do and sort out medication as well. So that takes the stress away of having to worry about sick notes, having meetings, and all the other stuff that goes with it. And I'm very, very fortunate that I'm able to take a career break for a medical condition. So yeah, I'll take that one at the moment, but at least I still have a job to go back to when things are sorted. If I don't go back to my exact job because of circumstances, then hopefully there'll be something else within the organisation that I can go and do. So that is a massive added bonus and a bit of relief, but I've just got to sort out, obviously finance-wise now, because I'm no longer being paid for that, which is not fantastic. And also leaves me at home with a wife. However, I've got Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
However, leaves me at home with the wife. How bad does that sound?
Well, you turned around and said I don't want him there, not all the time. To my boss.
As a joke. You sounded like you didn't want to be at home with me.
Oh, right, and that's in the minutes, isn't it? As a joke. So I'm now. I can just concentrate on. Well, I say concentrate. I can't concentrate on anything, and I'm just waiting for them to now decide to give me my results and tell me what the hell's going to happen next, or what the options are, if there are any options. So yeah, whoopee-doo on that one. And it can be extended depending on how long things take. But at the moment, we've got 12 months on that, and I can go back earlier if and when things get sorted out, which is the plan at the end of the day. As soon as they do get it sorted and we get ourselves level on a medication and whatever that medication is going to be, I can then give them a call and go through the OKF process and get myself back to work, which is a good thing. So that's the couple of upsides this week. There's no joke of the week from the mother-in-law because the absolute shocking crap that she's been sending through lately. She's clearly changed schools, must have done, and started going to nursery school. And she was very proud of it, but it was rubbish. It was awful. Even you did an emoji, and you don't do taking the piss emojis like that one. She was doing the joke one line at a time, basically, wasn't she? So yeah, nice try, but yeah, I think she's needs to sort of like get in touch with the big kids and get some proper jokes and totally up your game, woman, because you failed massively there. So yeah, so next week we've got a meal out with the hockey crew, so looking forward to that one. And then 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks now, we've got a wedding to go to, and then we're going away for a week, well, almost a week. So I'm looking forward to that. And the place we're going to was actually on BBC News Weather the other, because one of the weather watchers sent in a photo, and it was from where we're going. So I'm well happy with that because it looked awesome, to be fair, didn't it?
It was a nice sunrise.
It was a lovely sunrise. Yeah, it looked really good.
I didn't see much apart from that one derelict building.
Is that our home?
Probably.
That's all right. Your mum's in the basement. It's one of those American ones with the wooden doors on it, you know. So yeah, we've got that, and then so I don't think really, realistically, it's just been one of them weeks. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the release of that. I never played the original, so I'm getting the game through the new one, and it was. To me, it was working fine. I didn't have any glitches, any issues. They did an update to it on Thursday and they put the post up on the link up on there to show all the things that have updated. I now have got glitches left, right, and centre, and it's not just me playing the game. So I've got one part where the camera gets stuck, and when you're sailing your ship and you're trying to mortar bomb defenses and sink ships and stuff, and you can't move your camera to do the targeting, it's a little bit difficult. So you tend to get sunk quite a lot and desynchronized. As they don't say you died in this; they say you're desynchronized. Start again, and then it'll just randomly start. So I'll have to go. The only way I can go into it is to go into the saved option or load option and load a previously saved game until it sorts itself out, which is a bit frustrating, to say the least. But I'm enjoying the game so far. It's good fun. Yeah, and I do like the Assassin's Creed. I've done quite a few of them now, so this is one that I was told that was one of the best ones anyway before they re-released it. So I'm quite happy that they have re-released it. Um, so yeah, unfortunate for England the other day. So, but we all know we're cheering for Spain tonight, don't we? Yeah, because it's the World Cup. 45 minutes, the finals. I'm not watching it. I haven't watched any of those. I'm not about. I would have potentially watched the England game tonight, but not happening. I'm not a football fan. Ice hockey is my thing.
You watched last night, but that was probably the best game.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah, the third and fourth place, 10 goals. England beating France 6-4. What a massive game! I saw some of the reports on it, and I actually saw the goals in an edited version. So it looked like it was a brilliant game last night. Shame we can't do that during the normal world, in qualifying stages. But hey ho, that's the way it is. So yeah, I've got two birthdays to prepare for next month. I've got the wife's and the mother-in-law's in the same month, and actually the mother-in-law's a little bit easier to buy for than the wife is this year. Yeah, because I'm struggling for ideas. And the one thing I have ordered is supposed to be delivered on Friday, and I got my email to tell me that it's being delivered today. And you do the tracking. Oh, there's an unexpected delay. Yeah, thanks. So still unexpected delay. No idea when that's arriving now. We shall see. And I don't even know who the courier is. Normally it would tell you who the courier is, but I've got no idea because I can't find it anywhere on it. So that's great. But in the meantime, I'm looking for other ideas or things to do. Or I've got some plans, but they're ridiculous amounts of money now. Now I'm not working. She's not getting them. I have an excuse and I'm sticking to it. Not had much fun with the adverts again at the moment. Adverts aren't getting any better. Still not. I want to know which. No, the F1 one we still not got. Occasionally we get the Kit Kat one. That's the only one we get on there. Yeah, the Land Rover one is the one that's. Is it? Yes, the Land Rover one at the moment, isn't it? Where they just show the side of a Land Rover with quintessentially British weather. Don't show you any specs of the vehicle. They don't show you inside the vehicle. They just show you one side of it. And then a dog chasing a tennis ball in the water, or somebody cutting the grass, or absolutely pissing it down with rain.
Yeah, it's not about
that's.
Just show you one side of the car.
No, it's not going to buy, especially a car of how expensive they are as well. So yeah, car adverts, you're not doing a thing at the moment. So yeah.
I still can't get over that Volvo one.
The Google one.
It's Gemini, isn't it?
Gemini, yeah, all about the Gemini thing. I think I've mentioned that one before anyway.
Yeah,
no one likes that one. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. My pay scale at the moment is off the charts. Last week at the gig, it was not pleasant because I had a normal seat because we'd booked these prior to anything reoccurring with my back. And we were initially standing, and then we managed to get ourselves changed into seated. But of course, as soon as they started, everybody stood up. So I had to alternate between standing and sitting, and I'm on an 8, and I've been on 8 all week this week. It's constant pain to the point where I'm feeling sick.
And you happen to be behind one guy that wouldn't sit down.
Oh yeah. The guy in front of me, he wasn't being an arsehole, he was not being a dick or anything like that. But everybody stood up. Then the rows in front of him all sat down and thought, brilliant. And he had one of the shortest girlfriends you could ever wish to meet. And this guy was over 6 foot. And he stayed standing because she stayed standing. He could have sat and been the same height as her. And I had to edit him out of my photos as well because all I got was around bald head, but a white peak cap on. I had to keep editing that out, the whole thing. So yeah, he gave me it was his fault. Still, never mind. We're still here. We're still going. All right, everybody, take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye now.